February 16, tension. Strive to enter through the narrow gate, for many, I say to you, will seek to enter and will not be able. Luke 13, verse 24. The beautiful sound made by a well-played piano is not in actuality produced by the pianist. While the pianist plays the instrument, the beautiful music is produced by tension. Each of the 230 strings on the typical piano is under about 160 pounds of tension. If the tension is not as it should be, not even Rachmaninoff or Mozart could make the piano produce beautiful music. The gospel works on much the same principle. If the tension in the Bible isn't balanced correctly, a person's understanding of the gospel will be affected. Paul wrote that we are saved by grace through faith, while James wrote, faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. While Jesus urged us to strive to enter through the narrow gate, Romans 5 verse 1 clearly states that we are justified by faith. But rather than being in conflict, those concepts are complementary. A person enters a saving union with Jesus by faith. The thief on the cross, the woman taken in adultery, and the publican who prayed in the temple had nothing to recommend them to Jesus. They reached out to God by faith and, as a result, received justification. They were forgiven and pardoned, made new by the grace of Christ. Galatians 2 verse 20 takes the believer's experience a step further. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. The same writer stated in Philippians 2 verse 13 that it is God who works in you both to will and to do for his good pleasure. Faith in Jesus lays hold on the gift of salvation. Then, as Jesus works in a believer's life and continues to grow that person's Christian experience, the believer becomes more like Jesus. Old things pass away, and old life becomes a new life. God does the work to bring us to Christ and keep us in Christ. Our surrender to him allows him to work out his will in our lives.